Don't do this. This is the wrong setting. Do this instead. This is the best setting. Hey everyone, welcome back. In today's video, we're going to be going over the best settings in Honor of King, from graphics to in-mesh controls and layout settings. So I'm going to go over everything real quick and pretty much tell you guys the settings that I am using. This is the settings I use to get to Grandmaster and above. I think I got to around 15 stars in Grandmaster on like 200 ms. Obviously the game is not globally released when I was playing ranked, but now the game is globally released and I'm going to show you guys my settings. The settings for my graphic are pretty much the highest. I'm using all the high graphic settings here, as you guys can see. Again, this varies depending on your device and preference. If you have a low-end device, you're not going to have the options that I have here, but I want my game to look nicer than everyone else's when I make videos. So I have all the settings on, all the way high. And also fps is really important. You want to always put it on max, even if your phone is overheating and whatnot. You want to get the best performance on your phone. Playing on low fps doesn't really make sense. I know some people are going to be out there be like, oh, the human eye cannot see past 30 60 fps or whatever, but those are all just people trying to hold you back. If you have the options available to get 90 or even 120 fps, make sure to enable it. fps is really important. Everything else is pretty much preference. Going to the Inmat settings, there's some really important stuff here. So the fps, I'm going to display that for myself. Show target nameplate. So show target nameplate, you want to 100% turn this on. This is really important, especially if you're in a higher elo or if you want to go pro or whatnot. You can see someone's health bar, you can see their damage, their physical damage, their magical damage, their armor defense, and their magic defense. So it's really important to keep track of those details, because if someone is building a lot of armor, you want to obviously counter build and do some pierce damage to them or true damage to them. So again, make sure to have this on. Show name, again, preference, all this stuff. So just make sure to copy my settings. We're going to go down. If I see anything important, I'm going to go over it and kind of explain it to you guys. But yeah, in match display, dim the areas. I have this all the way off. I am an AOV player and like I play Mobile Legends and stuff as well. So if you're coming from AOV and Mobile Legends, obviously you want to turn this off. If you're coming from Wild Rift, since there's a fog of war system in Wild Rift, you want to turn this on. Obviously you want to put it all the way high so you can have that fog of war kind of sense coming to this game. So again, preference. Going down, I have auto translate for chat on and all this stuff. Just make sure to copy. And again, one of the most important ones here is show enemy heroes on screen edge. You want to turn this on. This helps you to see people coming out of your vision. So if someone is coming near to you but it's not on your phone screen yet, there's going to be a little icon indicating that they're coming towards you. So this is really important. Controls, you probably going to have simple HUD. You want to turn it to advanced. You want to make sure it's applicable to all heroes, and you want to turn on advanced. What turning on advanced does, it gives you a minion and tower button. This is really important because sometimes if you're diving someone under a tower, or if you're in a team fight and there's minions in the lane where you're fighting or whatnot, or even if there's jungle camps, if you only have the attack button, it's going to attack pretty much the nearest target or whatever your targeting system is. But if you have advance on, and if you want to hit a tower in a team fight to make sure the tower goes down, it's like 10 HP, you want to kill the tower first then kill someone else, you want to have advance on. This is really important. All the pro players use this, all the high rank players use it. So if you are really serious about Honor of Kings, make sure to have advanced on. Basic attack target priority. Again, this is one of those things that again is preference and it's also a skilled based matchup. So lowest health percentage, this pretty much means that again, it's percentage based health. So let's say someone has a lot of health items, and if they're at 20% health HP, you're gonna attack that person. I don't really like that feature, the lowest health percentage thing. It usually goes for tanks. I really don't like it. Either use lowest absolute health, which means you're gonna go for the lowest absolute person. So let's say someone is 20 HP, you're gonna go for, and then there's someone like 40 HP next to them, you're obviously just gonna go for the 20 HP person. There's no percentages, nothing else involved. You're just gonna go for that person. And then you also have nearest unit. So nearest unit is really good for like certain like jungle champs, or like if you're playing top lane and you just want to melee to melee someone, you want to really use nearest unit like lamb and stuff like that. Those heroes are really good with these settings. But yeah, I would say just switch between lowest absolute health or nearest unit. if anything, always keep your settings on lowest absolute health. And I'm going to tell you guys why a little bit later, because there's a targeting system in this game where you can lock onto stuff and you really don't even need this. But yeah, show enemy avatars, you want to keep that on. Attack while moving, this is probably the worst feature that's automatically enabled. I would turn it off. I mean, it's really annoying for me to lock onto someone then walk back to them automatically when I press my attack button. So I really don't like this. I turned this off a couple of nights ago and I've been having much cleaner games. Auto basic attack, this is really good. I keep it on, especially if you're jungling and you're shopping or you're looking at other side of the map. You want to keep auto attacking. Auto chase distance, usually put it on standard, but if it's getting too annoying, you want to put it close range. Movement wheel, same. Attack, camera sensitivity. Okay, so this is what I was talking about, the basic target selection. You're probably gonna have this disabled when you actually install the game, but you want to put it on precise. Make sure you have it on precise. This is the best settings for you if you're coming from like AOV or Wild Rift, and I think you should have it on. For Mobile Legend players, I don't think they really use it, so you might want to disable it. But precise is really good. Make sure to have this on. The fan shaped version is a little bit awkward. I don't like it, so I don't really recommend it. But again, I'm using precise, so make sure to just copy that, and or you can test it out and let me know how it goes. But precise is probably the best. And then all this stuff, I have quick equipment purchase, quick add skills, and all this stuff on. They don't really bother you too much, but there's a little timer that comes around the skills. So if you don't buy it in time, they will buy it for you. So it's kind of cool sometimes to have the game buy you items if you're in a team fight and stuff like that. Skill picture in picture. Again, this helps you to see if you land a skill shot out of your phone vision. So like, let's say you send an arrow down in the mid lane and you don't know if it hit someone. If you hit it, this thing is gonna show it to you. I don't really like it, so I turned it off. And then everything else, just copy it. There you go. We're going down. Pretty much is default settings. I don't really touch these settings at the bottom. It's all preference, obviously. So if you want to change that, you can do so. Layout settings. So I do not have a custom layout when I play on my phone. I have one for my iPad, but yeah, on my phone I just use the system layout. There's nothing to really change. Sometimes I just go to custom layout 1 and just adjust my joystick size because sometimes it's way too big. The game itself shows very large, but I just adjust mine to pretty much like a medium sized version. So right here, I'm just gonna put mine at like what, 80. I think this is my number, 80 for my joystick. But yeah, everything else is right hand mode and everything is on right side, as you guys can see. Even though I'm left-handed in real life, I just like and prefer the game to be right-sided. But yeah, pretty much that's it. There's nothing much else you can edit, or if you would like to edit. But these are my settings. These are probably the best settings you can have in the game so far. I mean, when they add more settings, I will, make an update video. But yeah, if you guys are interested about my sound settings, I don't have music in game. Hero voices, you can turn it on, but they're sometimes annoying. So if you want to keep it off, that's fine too. Voice chat, I have it on. But yeah, privacy features, I pretty much have everything off. I don't want people to be snooping through my profile. If you like that, you can turn it back on. But yeah, guys, that's pretty much it. Excited for Honor of Kings global release, which is today. And we're going to be playing a lot. We're going to be streaming. So make sure to stay tuned and, subscribe, follow the Twitch. We're going to be live streaming over there. And also, I'm going to be live streaming on YouTube. So if you're a subscriber here, do not worry. But yeah, if you guys have any questions about my settings or why I'm choosing something over something else, make sure to comment down below and let me know. But that's pretty much it. Hope you guys enjoy, and I'll see you guys on the next video. Peace out.